in Spain stays mainly in the plain. The rain in Spain. The rain in Spain. I feel ridiculous. I am talking to a wall. The wall is not impressed. The wall thinks I am crazy. Hello, wall. How are you today? I am fine, thank you. This is pathetic. I need a friend. I need a teacher. I need a life.
Sam? Who are you talking to?
Is there someone in here? Yelps. Rose. No, nobody is here. Just me and the wall. We are having a deep conversation about the weather in Spain.
Sam? Were you practicing your English? You look guilty.
I was trying, but it feels so weird, Rose. I want to practice speaking, but I have no partner. I can't call you at 3 a.m., so I just talk to the furniture. And frankly, the furniture is very rude. It never answers back. I feel like I am losing my mind.
You are not losing your mind, Sam. You are just using the wrong technique. You are doing the lonely monologue. That is boring and ineffective.
Is there a better way? Is there a way to speak alone without feeling like a lonely ghost haunting his own apartment?
Yes. There is a technique used by spies, polyglots, and opera singers. It is intense. It is physical. And it works. It is called shadowing.
Shadowing? Like a ninja? Like following someone in the dark?
Exactly like that. But with words. Come to the studio. We are going to turn you into an English ninja. Good morning, everyone. Or good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you are training. Welcome back to English Lifestyle.
And hello from me, the man who was caught talking to a wall. Welcome to the show.
Today, we have a topic that is trending all over the world right now. If you search on YouTube, you will see millions of views for this method. It is the #1 solution for the problem, I have no one to speak with. Today, we are talking about the shadowing technique.
I have heard this word, shadowing, but I never really understood it. Is it just repeating what you hear?
No, that is chorusing or repetition. Shadowing is different. Shadowing is speaking at the same time as the native speaker. You become their shadow. You move when they move. You stop when they stop.
Wait, at the same time? That sounds chaotic. That sounds like interrupting.
It is chaotic at first, but it is the fastest way to improve your pronunciation, your intonation, and your fluency. It forces your mouth to move at native speed. It bypasses your brain's translation center and goes straight to the muscles.
Muscle memory, like learning to play the guitar.
Exactly. Today, we are going to teach you the ultimate shadowing guide. We will explain the history of the method. It involves walking in circles. We will break it down into 4 levels of difficulty.
We will do live drills, where I try to shadow Rose, and probably fail, and then succeed. We will talk about prosody, the music of the language.
And we will solve the awkwardness. We will teach you how to do this in public without looking crazy. Well, maybe just a little bit crazy.
But before we start our ninja training, we have a mission for you. Please hit that like button. It is a stealth mission. Do it quietly. Do it quickly.
Yes, strike the like button. So Sam, let's look at the problem. Why did you feel weird talking to the wall?
Because there was no feedback. I didn't know if I was saying it right. I was just reinforcing my own bad habits. I was saying the rain in Spain with my own accent over and over again.
Exactly. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. If you practice a mistake 100 times, you make the mistake permanent. Shadowing solves this because you are not using your own voice as the model. You are using a native speaker as the model. You are overlaying your voice onto theirs.
Okay, so where does this come from? Who invented it?
It was popularized by a famous polyglot named Professor Alexander Argelis. He speaks dozens of languages. He is a language genius. He developed a method where he would put on headphones, play a foreign language tape, and walk briskly outside while shouting the words loud and clear. Wait, he walked outside. Shouting. Yes. He says the physical movement, the walking, helps the rhythm. It connects the body to the brain. He calls it the scriptorium method. If I walk around my neighborhood shouting in English, the police will arrest me. Can I do it sitting down?
You can, but sitting is passive. Standing is active. I recommend at least pacing around your room. Get the blood flowing.
Okay, I will pace. I will be a pacing tiger. So how do I start? Do I just press play and shout?
No, if you do that, you will panic. We need to follow the 4 levels of shadowing. Level 1 is silent shadowing, or active listening. Level 2 is mumbling, or humming. Level 3 is full shadowing, the blind shadow. Level 4 is transcript shadowing, the reading shadow.
Okay, take me through level 1, silent shadowing.
In this step, you don't speak. You just listen, but you listen actively. You play a short clip of audio, maybe 30 seconds. You listen to the emotion. Is the speaker happy, sad, angry? You listen to the music. Where does the voice go up? Where does it go down?
So I am analyzing the vibe.
Yes, you are tuning your ears. Most people skip this. They jump straight to speaking. But you cannot reproduce a sound you haven't truly heard. So Sam, listen to this sentence. Don't speak, just listen to the music.
I can't believe you actually did that. That's amazing.
What was the music there?
It went up high on believe, and then it went down and up on amazing. It was like a roller coaster. I can't believe you actually did that. That's amazing.
Perfect! You mapped the melody. That is level 1. Now, level 2, mumbling. This is weird but effective. Play the audio again. This time, make a humming noise along with the speaker. Don't say the words, just mimic the rhythm.
Humming? Like a song?
Yes, strip away the consonants, strip away the vowels, just keep the rhythm. Try it with that sentence.
I can't believe you actually did that. That's amazing.
You sound like a bee, but did you feel the rhythm?
I did. I felt the stress. I felt the speed. It was fast.
Exactly. This removes the pressure of pronunciation. You are focusing purely on prosody, rhythm, and intonation. If you can hum it, you can speak it.
Okay, I have listened. I have hummed. I am ready for the main event. Level 3, full shadowing.
This is the hard part. You play the audio and you start speaking immediately after the speaker, a split-second delay, like an echo. You do not wait for the sentence to finish. You overlap them.
Okay, it sounds scary. Let's try it.
I will say a long sentence slowly. You shadow me. Don't wait. Go. One of the most important things about learning English is consistency.
One of the most important things about learning English is consistency.
Good. You were about 0.5 seconds behind me. That is perfect. How did it feel?
It felt stressful. I was trying to listen and speak at the same time. My brain was fighting itself.
That fight is the learning process. Your brain is forced to process the sound instantly. You don't have time to translate. You don't have time to worry about grammar. You just flow.
I noticed I copied your accent. I usually say important with a heavy T, but because I was chasing you, I said important with a glottal T. I copied you without thinking.
Exactly. That is the magic. Shadowing bypasses your bad habits. Because you are in a rush, your brain grabs the nearest available sound, which is my sound. You start to sound like a native speaker automatically.
That is incredible. It's like downloading your accent into my mouth.
It is, but it takes practice. Now let's talk about level 4, transcript shadowing. This is easier for beginners. You read the text while you shadow.
Ah, karaoke style.
Yes, this helps if you can't hear all the words. You see them and hear them and say them. It connects the eye, ear, and mouth. But be careful. If you read, sometimes your reading brain takes over, and you start using your old pronunciation rules. Oh, that is the word water. I pronounce it vater. So use the text as a guide, but trust your ears more than your eyes. Trust the ears. Got it. Now, let's talk about the content. What should I shadow? Can I shadow Eminem? Rap music? You can try, but unless you want to speak at 200 miles per hour, it might not be useful for daily life. You should choose content that matches the future you. Who do you want to sound like?
I want to sound like Barack Obama. He is very cool, very calm.
Then shadow Obama. Find his speeches. If you want to sound like a British professor, shadow Stephen Fry. If you want to sound like a casual American, shadow a YouTuber or a vlog. Do not shadow the news.
Why not? The news is clear.
It is clear, but it is unnatural. Nobody speaks like a news anchor in real life. Good evening. Tonight in the headlines. If you speak like that at a party, people will think you are weird. Choose conversational audio. Podcasts like this one are perfect. TED Talks are perfect.
Okay, I will shadow this podcast. I will shadow myself. That is meta.
Now, let's do a deep drill. I want to focus on connected speech. Shadowing is the best way to learn linking. I will say a phrase fast, you shadow it fast. Don't analyze it, just mimic the sound. Ready? Check it out. Check it out. Pick it up. Pick it up. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Put it in the bag.
Put it in the bag.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Excellent. Not at all. Not at all. If you write that, you would say not at all. But shadowing forces you to say not at all.
It feels like I am singing.
English is singing Sam. We just have bad lyrics. Now, let's address the challenges, because it isn't always easy. What happens if I fall behind? What if the speaker is too fast?
I trip, I stumble, and then I stop talking.
That is the danger. Don't stop. If you miss a word, skip it. Jump forward. Catch the bus. If you stop to correct yourself, the audio leaves you behind. Shadowing teaches you recovery. It teaches you to keep going even when you make a mistake.
That is a great life lesson. Keep moving forward.
Also, use the speed settings. YouTube and most podcast players have speed controls. Start at 0.75x speed. Master it. Then go to 1.0x speed. Then, if you are crazy, go to 1.25x speed.
Speed training, like a runner running downhill.
Exactly. If you can shadow at 1.25x, then normal speed will feel slow and easy. It's overtraining. Now, let's try a role play. But this is a special role play. You are going to shadow a movie scene. I will act out a dramatic scene. You have to shadow me. Match my emotion. If I cry, you cry. If I shout, you shout.
Oh boy, I am ready for my Oscar.
I can't believe you lied to me. After all these years.
I can't believe you lied to me after all these years.
You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. Don't you dare walk away from me. Don't you dare walk away from me.
Cut. Brilliant. Sam, you sounded actually quite scary.
I laughed. I felt it. I felt the anger.
That is emotional resonance. When you mimic the emotion, you remember the language better. Emotion is the glue for memory. If you just robotically repeat, the book is on the table, you will forget it. If you scream, the book is on the table, you will remember it forever.
Okay, scream at the furniture. Got it.
Now, let's look at the schedule. How often should I do this? Professor Arguelles did it for hours, but we are normal people.
Can I do it for 10 minutes?
10 to 15 minutes is perfect. Do it in the dead time. We talked about this before. Walking to the bus, doing the dishes, folding laundry. Shadowing turns dead time into study time.
But what if I am on the bus? I can't scream, I loved you, Anakin, on the bus. People will stare.
True. In public, use silent shadowing, mouthing. Move your lips, move your tongue, but make no sound. Or a very, very quiet whisper. It still trains the muscles. It's like air guitar for language. Air English. I like it. I will look like I am talking on a Bluetooth headset. Exactly. Everyone walks around talking to themselves nowadays with AirPods. You will fit right in. Now, let's answer some listener questions about shadowing. Here is one from Lee in China.
I try to shadow, but I don't understand the meaning of what I am saying. Is that okay?
Oh, the mindless parrot problem.
Yes, it is okay at the beginning. Sometimes you just focus on the sound, the mechanics. But ideally, you should understand the content first. That is why I suggest listen first, level 1 to understand, then shadow, level 3 will practice. If you shadow something you don't understand, you are just practicing noise.
It's like singing a song in a language you don't speak. You can sing it, but you don't know what it means.
Exactly. It helps pronunciation, but not fluency. So check the meaning first.
Here is a question from Elena in Russia. Can I record myself and send it to you?
We would love that, but our inbox would explode. But Elena, recording yourself is the most important step. Record, listen, compare. Listen to the original, listen to your recording. Ask, is my rhythm the same? Did I pause where she paused? Be your own teacher. You have ears. You know what sounds different.
It's painful, but necessary. The truth hurts, but it heals.
Now, let's talk about a specific variation called the echo method. This is a softer version of shadowing. Instead of speaking simultaneously, you listen to a short phrase, pause the audio, and then repeat it from memory, echoing.
That sounds like normal repetition.
It is, but the key is to repeat it exactly, not just the words, but the music. Shadowing is for speed and flow. Echoing is for precision and accuracy. Use both. Let's try a quick echo drill. I will say a phrase, pause. You repeat it with my exact intonation.
Ready.
Oh, great. That's just wonderful.
Oh, great. That's just wonderful.
You will not believe who I saw today.
You will not believe who I saw today.
What are you doing in here?
What are you doing in here?
Perfect. You captured the vibe. That is echoing. So let's summarize the shadowing manifesto.
1. Don't be lonely. Use a native speaker as your partner via audio.
2. Choose the right content. Someone you want to sound like, not the news.
3. Follow the levels. Listen, mumble, shadow.
4. Don't stop. If you trip, keep running. Catch the rhythm.
5. Act. Use emotion. Be dramatic. Be a ninja.
And 6. Record yourself. Face the truth.
This actually solves my problem. I don't need to talk to the wall anymore. I can talk with my favorite podcasters.
Yes, you are joining a conversation. Even if it is a recorded one, it feels less lonely. It feels productive.
I am going to go shadow a stand-up comedian. I want to be funny in English.
That is a great challenge. Comedy relies heavily on timing and rhythm. If you can shadow a comedian, you have mastered English timing.
So, what's the deal with airline food?
You need to work on the accent, but the rhythm was good. Thank you so much for listening today. We hope this episode gives you a new tool for your toolbox.
Stop being a passive listener. Be an active shadower. Get up and walk.
We have a challenge for you in the comments. Pick a 10-second clip from this episode. Shadow it. Record it on your phone. Tell us how it felt. Was it hard? Did you get tongue-tied?
Let us know.
Have a wonderful, loud, and rhythmic week.
Speak alone, but never feel alone. Bye.
Bye.